Hi, this is Lucy. I'm here with Kicking, the band from Jackson. Let's go in a circle, and I want everyone to say who they are and what they play.
I'm Lacey Ellenwood, and I play bass for the band.
I'm Bobby, and I do vocals.
I'm Sarah Shepard, and I play guitar and do backing vocals along with Lacey.
My name is JD, and I play guitar, and I don't sing.
I sing so much that I forgot.
Perfect, great. How did y'all kind of get linked up as a group, and like around when did Kicking get started?
About 3 years ago, the five of us, by happenstance, ended up in a gas station that served roller dogs, and we were all ordering a separate flavor. Lacey was getting jalapeno cheddar, and Bobby was getting original, and Sarah had barbecue, and then I had a taquito on a bun, and we all realized we loved roller hot dogs the same amount, and that we should play music together.
Oh, you're forgetting the most important part, that we were living dangerously while choosing those hot dogs because they weren't on the ready-to-eat side of the roller yet.
That's right. No one tells me when I can eat a hot dog.
We all said in unison.
But no, for real, I think that's a real question, Maurice.
I would have believed that.
Yeah, that's true.
I gave a real answer.
And that is the origin story.
I'm only upset about the original. I feel like.
I'm a little upset about barbecue. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm definitely a jalapeno cheddar girl. And I thought that my
I feel like I would
friend
have dressed
knew
that
me.
up a little
We
bit.
all were getting jalapeno cheddar. I just wanted to add some variety.
That's not my beer.
But we were all getting jalapeno cheddar. I was just getting mine from the cold part.
Okay.
What's
That works.
the-
That's how it
Did
is.
that answer?
Honestly, what a beautiful story. I'm so glad that y'all came here to tell me that. Thank you. How has quarantine affected what y'all have been doing? I know you were apart for a long time, and then you sort of recently came back together again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to obviously turn down shows when they were still going on. And for whatever reason, they were still happening.
Listener, I made a face.
But yeah, especially when stuff was really, really unknown, you know, new baby amongst the band.
Yeah,
like,
we
we just
were-
wanted to be safe as possible for, you know, as long as we could. And we still really pretty much only see like each other.
Yeah, we were fortunate in that we were already kind of planning to take a little bit of time off, and then quarantine kind of happened. So while it has affected us, it's not like we had big tours planned or anything like that, like a lot of people that we knew.
Word, cool. What y'all been up to during COVID, outside of playing or not playing music? What's everybody been doing?
Bobby, what about your story?
What have I been doing?
Yeah.
I found a keyboard cord to my keyboard and
Yeah.
decided I would try to play it again. I hadn't touched it in like 10 years. So
Cool.
I was just making a lot of little, TV jingles and stuff in my head. Trying that out.
I don't know, I painted my kitchen.
Sick.
Painted my kitchen, painted my guest bathroom. Not really anything super crazy. Like had a baby, nothing wild.
Nothing really out of the
I'm
ordinary.
forgetting something. I can't remember.
I don't do anything anyway when I'm not at work.
in this bed.
So life is just pretty normal, except I can't eat as much Mexican food as I would like.
I mean, we're a, air quotes, shoegaze band, so we already kind of don't do a lot of stuff by default.
Just gaze at your shoes.
Yeah.
I've just been working more. I decided to, what a good time to go full-time grocery.
Gotta
What a
ramp
good
it up.
time. Good time.
Love that.
So I get home and I'm real spent from customer service and grocery. So I don't talk to anybody, but then when I go out.
I reverted back to my early 20s self and bought a pair of slip-on Vans.
Be comfy right now, man. Take care of you.
Gotta be comfy.
What are you,
a
a
lot
hot
of
chocolate
gardens
manager?
and they mold down.
Yeah.
Well, COVID sucks, as we have all heavily established in our lives and in this interview. What are our dreams for post-COVID? What's the, like, amazing tour that, like, you have infinite money and everyone is infinitely healthy? Where are we going?
That's
Nothing.
really
Europe,
funny.
Japan.
We're playing
What?
Glastonbury.
Yeah. That sounds miserable.
When we were, in the band and touring, we love to play this game about having fuck you money, or like,
where we
Powerball.
won the Powerball.
Yeah.
So, like, have you guys seen that movie Mad Max Fury Road? You know the guy, his name is the Doof Warrior, because that director names every character, whether they have a line in the film or not. But that is my dream tour. Playing
That's
a
your
flaming
dream tour.
guitar in front of a wall of amplifiers in the front of an 18-wheeler. Chasing Charlize Theron through the desert.
Sounds
Maybe
sick.
we'll finally get that joint band house we always talk about getting. We talk about getting like those big old cheap mansions, like Lucy finds them in like Ohio
Yes.
or Maine.
Yeah.
And
Gotta get away when it's
$63,000 for like an
already.
old school.
Yeah.
5 kitchens. It's all good. We never have to bother each
Separate
other.
floors.
We, like,
It's
travel.
definitely
But there's
not
just
haunted.
one common
It's not
meeting
haunted.
room.
Perfect.
Bobby said she's going to Glastonbury, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sounds like everybody else is
playing
settling down.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping for the days that
I'm going into the desert.
Russia,
Mad
Lacey
Max.
wants to go to Russia.
Russia, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then Kiki will have to find a new bass player because I run away with some like weird Russian hockey player.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
that.
I
Like
kinda
7
want-
feet tall.
I kind of want you to so I can like visit y'all. Wherever amazing place y'all live.
Yeah.
Just gone.
I'm a selfish friend. I want you to be happy, but I want me to be happy a lot.
Heard. Yeah, word. So on this Mad Max Fury Road Russian Mansion tour, I just want to
That's
know,
a great shirt. Back to t-shirt.
Mad Max Fury Road Russian Mansion tour 2020.
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
I just want to, what are we eating on this tour? What's the road food of choice between here and Russia?
Do you have to ask that question?
I mean, I do feel like the answer has been given, but I would just like to get it on the record formally.
Taquitos on buns.
I mean, it's obviously like goulash at
I
this
love,
point.
but also
Like-
like the best gas station barbecue you can find.
oh yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
gyros. Like when they have that slab of rotating meat.
We
You
are-
don't know what it is.
But
it's
it's
just they
so
shake that
good.
fucking shit off and you're like, I'm drunk.
We are
I'm eating this.
we
It's
are
amazing.
connoisseurs of
Has this
cheap
happened to
meat.
me in Prague?
Cheap meat.
I want this to happen to me in France, so let's do it. Mystery meats.
Like, like,
Also a good t-shirt.
like we love sausages, gyros, roller dogs. Like, if you can take an amalgamation of meat and just make a tube out of it,
Oh, I'm
there's a good chance
I'm
we're gonna eat it.
sweating.
I got lost there.
Nope.
I just want to boil.
I mean, not like
Yeah.
Bobby
I just want some
loves
boiled
No, Bobby wants to spill some boiled peanuts
Man,
in the van.
on everyone's
Calm
stuff.
down.
Bobby spilled like some
Wow.
Cajun boiled peanuts in the
Ooh, spicy.
Our shit smelled like Cajun spices for like 3 days.
So,
There are worse things.
I was gonna
though,
say,
like,
Yeah.
what is the problem?
I don't know why
It
y'all
was like
so
hot from the
upset.
sun. You know what I mean? Like it was like dirty nut water that got hot from the sun. That's what it was.
dirty
Yum.
nut water. Oh god.
It had been hot, then it got cold, it got hot again. It got hot again.
No, we were in
Boiled.
Texas. It never got cold.
When
Those
kicking,
boiled peanuts were baked by the end of it.
when kicking has a licensed perfume, that's what it's gonna be called.
Yes.
3-day-old boiled peanuts and sweat.
Yeah.
Real musty.
Real musty.
Real buzz.
With it under
Tastes like home. Drink up.
tangy and original flavors.
Perfect.
Cajun and original. And barbecue.
Get out.
So, is there a consensus on the best gas station truck stop you can stop at on tour?
Yeah, quite obvious.
Buc-ee's.
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 Bucky's,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
Like,
To build more. What if they come over
Yeah.
here? I'll be so excited.
I wanted them
I'm
to
telling
build
you.
one. I'm like, why did they put one in the district?
No, that would be good.
Bucky's
For everybody
Bucky's
listening,
in
the
the
district
district.
is a super bougie, like.
The district is Disneyland for the suburbs, but
Like
in Jackson
where
still.
else in
Yes.
the world can you get camo Uggs, brisket, a Coke, an icy, and then like a Christmas tree,
It-
like a pink Christmas tree with?
There.
I mean, Bucky's
Right
is
out,
the place to
right,
be.
right at Bucky's, where you can get your
telling you.
Oakleys
and
marked
gas.
up.
Yeah.
While I was at Bucky's in Texas, I got a bikini that has Bucky the Beaver all over
Oh,
it.
yeah, you did.
And it sure is a bikini. I'm really excited about it.
It's
I always
100%
make everybody
yours.
get Bucky Nugs, like that's
Bucky
the,
Nugs.
Yeah,
Nugs.
and I secretly want to like buy some Bucky Nugs and break them up and then use it for fried chicken coating
Mhm.
because I think it would be amazing.
Ooh, that would be good.
Just put milk on them and eat them like cereal. I'm telling you.
I did.
Like yeah.
I did. I was like, I got
think
to
I
try
did.
it. You
Yeah,
were
I did.
talking about it. And
Yeah.
I was like, let me try this.
Oh, I did that.
you just eat all of
Forgot
them
I
in
did
an hour
that.
and hate your life.
Yeah.
Choices.
There's like, it's like the worst, stickiest bubble gut that you have, but you know what? It's worth it for the
It's worth
beef.
it.
For the beef.
Gotta do it for beef.
Do it for the beef.
So, for people who might be listening that aren't from Jackson, I'm trying to get the word out about how Jackson is cool and rock and roll. I want to know, first off, who's your favorite band in Jackson, and what's your favorite spot in Jackson to play?
Spot's gonna be CS.
Oh, yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
the
Hands
spot
down.
is CS's.
Unbeatable.
The band is
Yeah.
probably going to be Witch Cake.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, Witch Cake is
Yeah.
probably the coolest. And Witch Cake is also led by the most artistic, like, truest punk rock dude. Like, Mr. Ming Donkey is, like, the...
Yeah.
like, he is the
So
true...
good.
Yeah, he is the guy. And
Looks
Witch
like a
Cake
man.
is, like... Yeah, and everything he does is incredible. His one-man band is awesome. His artwork is incredible. Like, the dude's just cool. Can't say enough good things. Witch Cake and CS's Mr. Pat is my neighbor, and also CS's is the
Yeah.
best.
Mozzarella sticks and salsa.
I never knew I wanted you.
Until they ran
I
out
eat
of
that
here
shit
and
at
there.
home. Like I get frozen mozzarella sticks and make them at home. And like I don't ever buy marinara sauce, but like we always have salsa.
Always.
And it always works.
And it always works. And
So
it's
good.
such a good idea.
So good. The day Mr. Pat told me good set after my band set, I was like, this is a compliment from God. I was
Yeah.
like, it was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Like, you and your friends come back and you're like, really?
He was like, it sounded great. And I was like, thank you so much.
It's like when your grandpa gets it,
It is.
and you're just like,
I love how you guys
Like,
so
are you
scold us
kidding
for
me?
putting the chairs
Yeah,
back.
we always
Yeah.
get
Don't
scolded
have to
for
do
putting
that.
stuff like
we
Just
want
like-
to do
I'm
it.
like, but thank you so
What an
much.
angel. I should get him on the show.
You should.
Actually, you
would be
should.
great.
Like,
I really wish that like somebody would write an article about like punk rock by politics by day, punk rock by night, and it's just an interview with Mr. Pat, and it talks all about how there's this whole crowd of like conservative
lawyers and
people
like,
that come and like that's the place to eat for lunch, and then like on the weekends and at night there's like he lets anybody
The-
play. He
Yes.
lets
the old
it's amazing.
the old
crazy.
people know what all it means. Like, I think I've told you, but I don't know if I've talked to you about. Like, I'll tell you off air.
Sure.
Like what CS is about.
Oh, hello.
I
I went to
know.
Millsaps. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what like CS stands for.
I'm
like,
aware,
the
yes.
history.
Yeah.
Because, like, I had a dude who was kind of a friend of mine years and years ago. He was an older guy. He's since died, but, like, he saw, like, Jimi Hendrix, and, like, he was around in the late 60s, early 70s, like, went to Ole Miss, and was, like, not a hippie, but, like, he was adjacent to that scene, but, like, he was as hippie as, like, a dude from Mississippi was gonna be.
Sure.
While also not just like frying his mind on drugs, but like he talks about the way that place changed over time and just how incredible it was. Just like what it started as and kind of what it kind of morphed into. Like it's it's the coolest place in Jackson. Probably one of the coolest places in the South.
CS's is a magic place,
Yeah.
for real.
Magic sounds.
Magic
cans.
sounds.
It's
on
the
the wall.
cans. We're convinced.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
You're
can
right.
when you can have a band load in as many amplifiers as we carry around and sound the best that we ever sound
In Jackson.
in
there.
that place, like that says something. And it's the size of like it's tiny.
So like you can have 7 friends and you're like, full show.
Yeah.
Great, full show for the other band.
I would also love to know what everybody's favorite releases of 2020 have been so far. I know everybody's been at their houses listening to music a whole bunch, I'm sure.
Favorite release of 2020? That's
Like
It doesn't have to be
like
one.
new music.
Or how about this? I can open it up to just something you've been listening to
Okay.
that has been sort of new to you in
I'm
2020.
sure I'm not good with like time. Like
Yeah.
time feels like it's run together. So like
I mean,
something
yes.
I'd say might be like
my.
December.
I think my 2 favorite releases of 2020. I think they were released in 2020.
If they
Um,
weren't, it's okay.
So Run the Jewels 4
Yeah.
is fucking jamming.
Yeah.
And also the Loom Resin split. It's not really a split. It's just a like it's a co-recording. The 2 bands play at the same time. Like the Loom Resin and RTJ4 are the best things to come out. And I think the Loom Resin came out last year, but whatever. I don't care.
Bobby, what about you?
Definitely the Weeknd's latest album. That one's been really, really, really good. Listened
Okay.
to that a lot. I don't know that I've been listening to anything that's too
What about you, Sarah?
New stuff, I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of the OCs and just going back through everything that they have because there's not. I'm like, I'm discovering there's not a single release that I don't enjoy listening to all the way through. And so I've really just been listening to a lot of the same people that I would normally listen to, just albums that I haven't heard theirs before because I have like a singular problem where I don't know a lot of what I want to look for, and
Right.
I'll just listen to like the 5 coolest things that they've done.
You kind of exhaust listening to the same things and watching things, so you
Yeah.
kind of have to shake it up. So I ended up discovering this 70s Zam rock band. They're from Zambia, called Witch. It's an acronym. It stands for We Intend to Cause Havoc, and it's kind of just like there's just a lot of really cool guitar stuff mixed with African rhythms. So I like to listen to some weird things to like get inspired or like try and like get myself to think more creatively about what to do with bass lines and stuff like that. So it's just a really good band to put on to like clean your house too.
Oh, and a friend of ours from Austin, he goes by Arrow Wounds. He put out something like recently that was really good. It's like kind of ambient, like earthy tones, like it's very cool. I've been listening to that a good bit. So that's kind of the newest. We don't listen to new stuff.
Like I do when people are listening.
Yeah,
When Lacey's
yeah.
like, here's it. I'm like, oh, thank you for picking it out for me because now I can hear it. So I'll find it.
Right.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
true.
you.
But Bobby,
I
I
really
think you're
depend on
right.
my
Time truly does like run together right now.
Yeah.
Like it really, something
I'm
truly
trying
could have
to,
been
like, I'm
released
trying to
last
think.
year.
I was like, I know I've been listening to other stuff, but like, was that 6 years ago? Like, I can't.
When has anything happened
Yeah.
recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel ya. Well, got a new split coming up.
Yeah.
Can I hear about it?
Yeah.
Tell me about it, please.
I mean, you've been in contact with Chris.
So I have a long history with the town of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and lots of friends there. And
It's the key to the town.
I have a key to the town. I live there for 3 days out of the year.
No.
And, but like we have friends in a band called Terminal Overdrive in Chattanooga, and they are putting out their first album, I want to say before the end of the year, but before they do that, we are releasing 2 songs apiece as a split with them, and that's going to come out sometimes in, I want to say like early September, but sometimes in the fall. So yeah, we'll have 2 songs coming out, and then probably more before the end of the year. But
I think you'll get to hear one tonight.
yeah, oh,
Yeah.
and you get to hear one tonight. You get to hear one of the songs tonight.
I was gonna say that's coming up next. Can y'all tell me a little bit about Cashed?
I'll let somebody else tell you.
So we started writing Cash. It came up as just a rhythm piece that I had, and it was kind of just this more slow, drony kind of song. And then I think Bobby got an idea for the lyrics, and then we kind of took it from there.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I always, like, I have to wait for them to write a tune before I can do anything. I can't pre-write lyrics because I feel like I have to get a feel of what they're doing. And so I'll hear like a couple words or a line or something that sounds like it clicks, and I'll write around it. And that's what I do with every song. And this one came together pretty easily. It's just about, you know, situations ending. So it's a cool little vibey, dancey song.
Yeah, we like to write heavier songs that you can dance to, or as I like to say, shake your ass to. So, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sick. All right. Next up, off their new split, Cashed by Kicking.